Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. This is Ria Cotton, real estate broker and owner at Cotton Company of Real Estate, and joining you live on Facebook for our first Saturdays. We have every first Saturday. I have it here at the office, Coffee and Conversation. And at 12 noon, we'll have a lunch and learn, as well as the Power Budget, which is our credit and cocktails feature at 3 p.m. So just a day full of information, and I like to start off the day by just having a little conversation, having my Facebook family share information that is relevant to today's topic. So today's topic is do-it-yourself home improvement. So if anyone has any great tips or has some things they want to share or pictures they want to share in the comments about some home improvement projects that they've had in the past, feel free to join in and share your expertise as well as pictures and experiences. So I'm just going to go. I'm using a new system, so bear with me as trying to change up the format a little bit. We have people visit the office for our first Saturday's events, but we also want to reach out to the masses. So I decided to go Facebook Live for our events as well. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. Well, let's just start off by talking about how often you should get a home inspection. So many times sellers are preparing to sell their home. They usually have the home inspections available and ready. So a home inspection may be supported by a chimney, roof, or even a tree inspection, sometimes to give full disclosure to buyers about what to expect with their property. But it is highly suggested that you don't wait until you're about to sell your home to actually get a home inspection, and that you prepare in advance and do home inspections on an ongoing basis. The purpose of a home inspection is to get an idea of what maintenance you need in your home. And so just like you would take your car in for a tune-up or oil change, you want to stay you want to know basically what's going on with your home and what small things that need to be maintained can be, so that they don't turn into larger issues later. So it is highly suggested that you do home inspections well before you're looking at selling, and just so that you can have peace of mind in your own home and enjoy your home as well. A lot of people will sometimes do remodels or renovations to their homes, preparing it to sell, and realize they love their home more than they thought they did because they weren't taking proper care of it. And once they got it cleaned up for someone else, they loved it even more themselves. So let's just go over some tips. I printed out some tips just to say how to do some do-it-yourself. Now, if it's any major improvements, I would highly suggest that you hire a professional. Just recently, I found Loan Depot mortgage consultant Zane Elias. Hey, Zane. I worked with him previously in mortgage for a mortgage company way back in the day. But Loan Depot has a personal loan up to $35,000. So if you are preparing to sell and you need some funds to do some updates in your home, check out Loan Depot. They do have a personal loan up to $35,000. So let's see what we have. Some just basic simple home improvement tips. Like I mentioned before, you want to have your home inspection, roof inspection, most of the time, and chimney inspection. Most of the time when people get tree inspections, they have some roots that may be growing under the house, and they want to make sure that the foundation is not being affected by that. So that's also important. Mold is another inspection that can be done. There's tons of inspections if you think about all the different parts of your home. But the home inspection gives you an overall view, and then you get an expert in each one of those areas to do a further investigation. But some like do-it-yourself, of course, paint. Painting always keeps a room looking nice and fresh. So of course, that's the simplest do-it-yourself tip that sellers will look at doing themselves, prepping to sell their home. And also find inspiration. So you want to keep up with what the trends are in the real estate industry, and designs and what people like are always changing. So HGTV, all those shows that people love, I recommend to watch those and get some inspiration on how you can improve your home and make it appealing to the masses. And the masses is an important key, because what you like is not necessarily what everyone else likes, of course. So you want to keep that in mind when you are preparing to sell and doing home improvements. So find inspiration on TV shows as well as websites. Cut energy costs. So of course, our energy bills are getting higher and higher every day, and we're always looking at ways to cut costs. And there are a lot of programs that will assist you in making your home energy efficient. So if you're interested in hearing about any of those programs for yourself and looking at having someone come in, they'll come in and they'll do analysis of your home, and they'll point out different ways that you can basically cut costs or save money on your energy bill. And most of the time it's insulation. So there's usually, some small cracks within the house that you're not even recognizing or weren't even paying attention to that may be driving your energy cost up. So that's also important, and you can have someone come in and then do those small improvements yourself. Let me see if I can interact with some folks through Facebook. Let's see. I'm just going to refresh my page. Okay, I see my cousin has joined us, Saviola. Hey, Saviola, thank you for joining. Okay, so let's go on and talk about some more improvement tips. So we talked about energy efficiency, planting a tree. So think about the long-term landscaping and the environment you want to create around your home. So some small things you can do is plant a tree and start with low maintenance landscaping. We, of course, all have really busy lives. So if you are retired and you're looking at selling your property and you're bringing a family in, you may have time to nurture your garden, but you want to make sure that you have a low maintenance yard in case you have a new family coming in that might not have the same amount of time to take care of that beautiful garden like you would. So keeping it low maintenance is definitely a plus. And of course, you can always hire landscapers, because I really have no time to work in the yard. And, with having children and a busy family practices, you can say the kids are going to mow the lawn, but, who really has time, and are we really ever at home that much? But we want to keep our our home beautiful, and we want to have it inviting. And so we always, want to keep that in mind, having a low maintenance yard. Um, let's see, what else? Improve air quality inside your home. So, a lot of more people are developing allergies, and so it's important. And again, as a real estate consultant or even an interior designer, sometimes can all have resources to how to help you with these tips. The next tip is, save the popcorn for the movies. So, the popcorn ceilings, of course, are totally outdated, and it doesn't take much to actually get that remedied. So if you can, and if you have popcorn ceilings, it might be something to consider. Let's see, we talked about lawns, landscaping. A messy lawn creates a bad first impression. So first impressions are everything, of course. Cleanliness counts. So preparing to sell, or just even if you're in your home, we're not just talking about preparing to sell. If you're living in your home, you want to have a professional come in and do some deep cleaning. But of course, we all know, do it yourself. We all clean our homes, right? So we can do that ourselves. But it takes some time out to really get a good deep cleaning, and also that will help with the allergies and so forth in the home, as well as replacing carpet. Carpet holds a lot of germs, and people are really moving away from carpet. So consider taking up your carpet, maybe putting in some new flooring. Just some tips, tips on how to prepare to sell and keep your house healthy. Let's see, what else? I know it's early in the morning. See if who's up. I want to get some feedback from my community. Let's see. See, do you have some improvement tips? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. It looks like it's going to be a great day in the Bay Area. Of course, it's really not a home improvement that you are physically doing, but another do-it-yourself home improvement tip is to upgrade your appliances. That basically also helps save energy. So also go green. Let's see. Looking at an article, it says everyone loves a yard with thick green grass. You can replace your existing patchy mix of weeds and grass with fresh new sod. You'll be amazed at the difference this one change will make on your home's curb appeal and value. So again, just other ways to improve your yard. We talked about sprucing up your ceilings, update your home entrance. Maybe you need a new doorbell. Everybody's upgrading to the Ring and similar systems so that you can basically see who's approaching your door, which is very important for safety. Let's see. Brighten up your home. So look at ways to brighten up your home. Everybody likes bright, open floor plans, lots of windows. So look at ways in which you can lighten up your home and make your home shine bright and happy. The brighter the home is, the happier it is, right? So look at ways to brighten your home. Kitchen and bathroom remodels are always a great way to prepare your home to sell. And if you are handy enough and have family members that help you get in there and replace those cabinets and those countertops, that is the way to go, of course. And it's all about really protecting your investment. So when you're doing your home inspection and you're doing updates, you're basically protecting your investment. So as I mentioned before, just like you would detail or send your car in for a tune-up, your car is actually depreciating value, where your home is basically gaining equity year after year. So why not protect your investment and look at small things around your house that could be improved? And a little here and there goes a long way, so that when you are ready to sell, or you just want to have a continued good quality of life, you are thinking of doing those type of things. So hopefully I have inspired you today to take a walk through your home, see what small things you may do that could improve your home, energy efficiency, save on your bill. Like I said before, you can contact me. There are energy efficiency professionals and programs throughout the Bay Area that will come in and assess your home to see different ways in which you can preserve energy. And we all like lower bills, right? So we definitely want to look at that as a first step. My phone number, if you'd like to contact me directly, is 510-385-0409. Again, I'm a real estate broker. I work throughout Northern California. So basically, I'm always driving. I'm here and there. I'm everywhere. So as long as my car can get me there, I'm there with you. So don't hesitate to reach out and contact me if you're looking to even invest in some areas outside of the Bay Area. Reach out to me, and also my email info@riacotton.com is also available. Please also take the opportunity to check out my webpage. And so while we're online, let me just go and show you my web page, which is riacotton.com. Real easy to remember. I'm going to share. Let's see here. See if I can share this with you. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So my page is being shared. So on my website, you will be able to search for properties. So you can search for properties throughout the Bay Area on my webpage. I have some information about myself. I've been in real estate going on 14 years, started in the mortgage industry, and then moved over as a real estate broker. So I have an overall understanding of the mortgage process and as well as the home buying process. So you put those together, and I have a wealth of knowledge to provide you throughout buying or selling your home. And when you scroll down on the About Me page, you will find the events. So you can see my events that are coming up. So next is today at 11:30. So for people that want to come into the office and have some lunch, we'll be having lunch here at my office at Cotton Core Spaces, 3220 Sacramento Street in Berkeley, California. We'll have a lunch from 11:30 to 12. And then at 12 o'clock, we will start our next event, which is about reverse mortgages. And that will be with Amanda Keith. And so she will be sharing some great information. Let me pull it up. She is also a mortgage loan officer and a CPA. So she'll be letting people know how to purchase with a reverse mortgage. So in the past, a lot of people hear about reverse mortgages for refinancing, for if you are within the age parameters and you have a limited income, reverse mortgage basically allows you to use your equity to maintain throughout your lifetime. So it's for ages 62 and over. So if you are interested in that, please tune in at 12 noon. She will be presenting on reverse mortgages. So, and then next at 3 p.m. is Credit and Cocktails. And for today's Credit and Cocktails event, we have our guest speaker, Eric Frazier. And Eric Frazier will be discussing the power budget. So looking at how to prepare to purchase, or even if you've already purchased a home, how to prepare for that investment. So he's going to talk about budgeting and setting goals, and he has some great programs and coaching to assist in that process. So events like that can be found on my webpage. Also on my webpage, I have some information for sellers. So if you click on sellers, seller's guide is attached here in a PDF file. So it talks about how to prepare to list and what to look for in your listing agent. Also on my page, I have a lot of good information for buyers. I've gotten great feedback on the buyer's guide and this information online from buyers. And they say that's very helpful for them that I provide this information. Also in my buyer's guide, I include a checklist. So although you have a home buying consultation and you're talking with me about purchasing a home, once you're actually in contract, everything moves so fast and everything's so overwhelming that you need something to keep up. So I provided a home buyer checklist, and basically we follow that checklist through the process, and I keep you abreast of everything that's going on and what to expect in the process. I have a very nurturing take on how I work with buyers. Because it can be a stressful process because you're going into the unknown if you haven't purchased before. Also on my buyer's guide, I have a land development checklist. So if you're interested in becoming an investor and building, and also a guide to fixers. So if you're looking to invest, some things to think about, which we'll probably talk about in future coffee and conversations, what to prepare for. And speaking of developing land, I also have a new tab on my website that I would like everyone to check out. And it is basically new construction. So as the market becomes more and more competitive, and people are starting to, sometimes get frustrated because they're being outbid on properties. We have to think of creative ways in order to still get you in that home, because my goal, if you're looking to purchase, is to get you in a home. So you just have to work with me. Trust the process is what I always say. And so how can we get creative with that? Well, we've heard about Buy Back the Block, right? And Buy Back the Block is rebuilding in our community and renovating homes. But now in our communities, even when we're trying to renovate homes, we are in a bidding war with investors that are seeing the opportunities that are coming into the Bay Area, such as Oakland and Richmond, and they're coming in and outbidding us on even the homes that we need to improve or fix in order to live in it. And so if we are lucky enough to get something like that, home buyers can check out something that's called a renovation loan. And there's conventional and FHA renovation loans that provide you with funds built into your financing so that you can fix up those homes. But what if you what if you can't even do that? What if you're having even a hard time finding a home to renovate? Well, I recommend that you build back the block. So we've heard about Buy Back the Block. Well, let's build back the block. And build back the block is all about looking at land opportunities. There's a lot of land in Oakland and Richmond. Just saw a listing in West Oakland for land, and you can actually build a multi-unit property on that land. So there's an opportunity right there. Again, my phone number is 510-385-0409. If you'd like more information on land opportunities, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to represent you. But with Buy Back the Block, we're looking at ways, in addition to renovating, that we can get homeowners into homes. And with that, we are looking at land purchases and developments. So there is a product out with FHA, which is a one-time construction loan that allows you not only to purchase the land, but also finance the build. So my goal is to bring together lenders, buyers, landowners, developers, contractors, all of those entities, even the city, together so that we can find land opportunities for homeowners, build affordable homes that you can purchase through FHA financing and actually get you into a home. So please share hashtag Build Back the Block if you have the opportunity, and share this with friends or family that are looking to either invest or looking at a good opportunity to purchase a home. So I have some current projects in the works. Again, this is on my website. So coming soon, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath at 425 Market Ave in Richmond. And if you aren't aware, the Richmond Ferry is in process. So the Richmond Ferry is coming soon, and the surrounding area of Richmond has a lot of land opportunity, a lot of renovation opportunity. So you heard it now. So when the properties are going up 2 or 3 years from now, don't say I didn't warn you or tell you to get into the Richmond area around the ferry. It's right by the Crane Pavilion. So if you know where the Crane Pavilion is, or you Google Richmond Crane Pavilion, the ferry is being built right next door. I drive by often just to see the progress. And last time I drove by, they were working on the parking lot across the street from the Crane Pavilion so that people can have places to park when they are on the ferry that will be going to San Francisco. So get on it. And then I have 2 other projects that are coming up, 507 Parker and 510 Parker Ave. Now, each of those lots have been subdivided into multiple lots. And what's really cool about the Rodale properties is they all will have a downstairs bedroom. So in the Rodale Hercules area, a lot of families live in that area. A lot of people are living with their parents, and it's very important for them to have a downstairs bedroom so that their parents aren't troubled with getting upstairs, 1, and 2, kind of separating the family from them so they have their own little private space. So those properties, we're breaking ground on that. Again, that is another opportunity where you can use the FHA one-time construction loan to basically build. So what happens if you're not a builder, you don't know, you don't have a contractor, you really don't know what to do. And that's why I'm starting the movement, Build Back the Block. Call me, contact me. I will work with you to basically put all of these entities together to make home ownership a possibility. So again, please check out my website, riacotton.com. I have some great information on here, as well as on my Facebook page. So I have links to my Facebook page, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as YouTube videos. So please check it out, stay informed, let your friends know about what's available on my website. And if you have time today, please feel free to check out our lunch and learn at 12 noon. And if you're in the area near Berkeley, come on by and grab some lunch. And also at 3 p.m., credit and cocktails. The Power Budget, again, if you're in the area, have some nice little cocktails for you. And we'll be hanging out here and learning a lot and sharing a lot of great information. And we plan to keep this going every first Saturday. Next first Saturday, I have my little door hanger here, so I hang these in the community to let people know what we're doing here at Cotton Core Spaces, which is also a co-working space. So my real estate office also doubles as a co-working space. So if you're self-employed and you want to meet with a client, I do have conference room rentals by the hour and by the day, as well as other businesses that are operating throughout the office. So feel free to check us out, come down, talk to me anytime about the spaces available. So August 4th is the next coffee and conversation. And next month, we'll be talking about flooring options for your home. So learning a little bit about the popular flooring that's being done, and again, energy efficiency, all that, cost savings. So, and the best things for your home. So tune in, Coffee and Conversation again, please, August 4th at 9 a.m. We'll be talking about flooring options for your home. And the great thing about Facebook Live is, although you're looking at this either now or later, you can always leave comments. So if you look at this video later and it's not live, but you still have questions, or you have some do-it-yourself home improvement tips that you would like to share with the Facebook community here at on my business page, feel free to drop a picture, drop some information. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.